Warning: this Let's Play may contain discussions including, but not limited to, sexual references, drug use, and violence. It will certainly contain vulgar language and radical lunatic left-wing discussions. It is not intended for younger audiences. Okay, welcome back everybody to Storm of the Game Design Lexicon. I already checked out Black Market Bob's and didn't really find anything that he had that I'd really want. So what we need to do now is we need to find a library to do some research, or find a research center, which we're going to be going to, I guess, Nassau, because that's where there's a library. So let's travel there. First thing I want to do before we travel there, though, so I want to save my game, because we got a bunch of stuff at port, and, you know, I don't really understand a lot of this shit on this. Like, so far I haven't really seen any need for, like, course setting or speed or anything like that, because all of the screens that I've used so far haven't used any of that shit. I'm guessing that it's only used for combat, and oh my god, my ship's dirty. So we're going to go to the Bahamas. We're going to go to Nassau, right? No, we don't want to enter the port. No, we don't want to enter the port. No, we don't want to enter the port. No. Let's tell you what. Let's, plot up. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's do that. That seems like a better thing. That way we can get away from fucking Miami. Okay. So now we're near Nassau. So let's enter Nassau. Bank is good. We got plenty of money. $106 million, dude. I think we can pay our crew. So let's go to Black Market Bob, see if he has anything good in here that we could use. X-ray safe cracking device? That sounds pretty useful. Hey, Retro Homebrew, welcome to the stream. It goes okay. Not bad, not bad. I hope everything's well for you. Hope you got good plans for the weekend. Not so much for me. I've just kind of been working on the channel, going through my playlists and adding proper thumbnails to them rather than my crappy thumbnails that I normally use for my streams. Map deciphering computer? What the hell is all this stuff, dude? Let's get, rec identification computer. Dude, that is $50 million. Let's go ahead and, I don't really know if any of this stuff is worthwhile. Let's get the safe cracking thing, I guess. And leave. Leave. So yeah, we're playing a weird-ass game. I've had this one on the short list for a while. And like I was explaining at the beginning of the stream, I have a short... So how I choose my games is I have, you know, a list of games, a huge list of games, right? I have all the games that I have access to on MS-DOS, which is all through the ExoDOS platform. So most MS-DOS-based games. I have a list of Windows 3.1 games, ones that were released specifically for Windows 3.1, and that's through the Exo Win 3.1 archive. Then I also have a list, a fairly complete list of Amiga games and Commodore 64 games. So those comprise all of my choices, possible choices for PC games, my Retro PC Day, right? And then I also have a list of all the games released for popular consoles from the PS2 era all the way back to about the Atari 2600 era, right? And all the games that I have access to on those. And then I go through those, you know, and I browse them in my free time. And I mark certain ones that look interesting, ones that I do research on, and I make a short list, right? So in that short list, I have a little over 1,000 games right now, just under 1,100, a little over 1,000 games of various PC and console games, right? And there's a slew, probably at least 2 or 3 dozen PC games. Typically they're MS-DOS, but there are some also that are Amiga, that while they are on my short list, I have yet to put them on my next list, which a next list is, for me, is kind of like my short list, but a short list. So if I plan to play it within the next few games, then it goes into my next list. And those are the ones that I want to play fairly soon, right? So none of these games that I've wanted to put in my next list have made it there, and even though I want to play them really badly, and this was one of them, right? There's also a few of them, like the Rules of Engagement series, the Starfleet series, right? Whole bunch of other ones. There's Starfleet? No, that's wrong. Anyway, the only reason why I haven't played a lot of these is because they all involve like ass-thick manuals that I have to go through, and it's really difficult to do with my ADHD, you know? So I finally got through the manual on this one and decided to go ahead and give it a play, and I'm still learning it. We've looted one wreck and got a shit ton of money, which is great. Now we need to find a new wreck. So let's conduct some wreck research. After a day of searching through the books, diaries, and journals, you and your crew were unsuccessful in researching wrecks in the Atlantic. Oh, thanks, geez. Seafarers Research Center? Oh, hey, baby. You enter a well-lit library. A researcher approaches the front counter to assist you. Well, thanks. Let's hire a researcher. We charge a one-time fee of $250,000 and a monthly dues of $25,000. That's expensive. In return, we can promise you information on 3 wrecks a year. Are you interested? Sure. Welcome to the Seafarers Research Center. The center is the largest source of wreck information in the world. With centers in over 14 ports, we will give you the information you need to find valuable wrecks in the Atlantic Ocean. Come back and check every 4 months for new wreck information. Okay. Can we purchase information? Normally, we like to offer memberships, but I guess we can offer you a one-time fee. Oh, no. Good day. I'm sorry, we haven't found anything for you. You suck. How do I find a wreck? I need a wreck. Visit tavern? Hey, man, how's it going? Nice bow tie. You enter a rundown oceanfront bar. It smells of beer, fish, and pretzels. It sounds like my kind of place. It's also the source of the obnoxious music that you can hear. We're in the Bahamas. It can't be too obnoxious. People down there got pretty good taste in music. Unlike here in Texas, where it's like weird polka music. Anyway, well, I guess that's kind of a stereotype, huh? Yeah, anyway. Let's buy a drink. Barkeep hands me a drink. Talk with the barkeep. Oh, no. Talk with the barkeep. Have more pretzels. Geez, thanks. Listen to conversations. Any idea what the weather's going to be like tomorrow? I've rented a boat for the whole day. Oh, that's fucking useless. So I guess let's go back to the Maritime Library and we'll do some more of our own research. After a day of searching through the books, unsuccessful. Let's do it again. Now, I wonder if... Hey, your dedication to extensive research pays off. You have determined that during the 17th century, a Spanish ship was sailing with a fleet when attacked by a Dutch pirate. Well, that's kind of useful. Let's see if our researcher found anything. Nope. Okay. So let's do some more research since we still don't have a wreck to go to, right? Nope. I'm eventually probably going to have to train up my research ability. And this is just like making the days tick by when I do this. Eventually I'm going to have to pay my crew, and that's going to take money. Seafarers Research. Visit. Haven't found anything for you. Okay, well, let's just continue to conduct research until we find something. What else are we going to do, right? I guess we could always just go to one of the other places where there's a library. Where are there libraries, actually? This library in Boston, Bermuda. I guess I could go to the Bermuda one. That should be close by, right? So go to Bermuda and then Boston. That sounds like a plan. It's a lot better than just sticking around here. The communication officer reports an incoming message from the local Coast Guard. Weather in your area is reported to be windy. Do you want to pay your crew? Of course. Why wouldn't I pay my crew? Let's see. Oh. So, Le Trompeus. I guess I should write that one down too. So, Le Trompeus, discovered by Miria. Wow, she's discovered 2 of them since I've started. Okay. And look how bad I'm doing. I'm in like 4th place. Okay, so we are going to Bermuda. Is this Bermuda right here, right? That's way the fuck out there in the Atlantic. Enter Port Nassau. No. No. Okay, so let's plot the course there. Plot a new course. Right here. Well, I think that's the Bahamas. That's way the hell out there in the Atlantic, though. Okay. Steady as she goes. Okay. Sunny weather, which is always good. Let's zoom in here. Oh yeah, that is Bermuda, huh? Yes. Okay. So we still got 103 million, so we're doing okay. Black Market Bob's, might as well take a look, see what he has. Dude, that rec identification computer is tempting. Communication decoding module? Sure, why not? Sonar absorbent paint? Oh, that's like $1 million, dude. Sonar signature processing computer. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Okay, Maritime Library. That's where we do research, right? I don't want to receive commissions because I think they take part of that money. Oh, another researcher, right? You have not hired a researcher, so let's hire a researcher here. Welcome to the Seafarers Research Center. Yeah. All of your researchers have been assigned. Okay, good. So let's also go to the Maritime Library, conduct rec research, and let's do that until we find something, I guess, and then we'll head to Boston. Now, from what I understand, when your researchers find something, you don't necessarily have to visit them. They'll actually radio you information. Your dedication to extensive research pays off. You have found information about a ship that was traveling in a Spanish fleet when it was struck by a storm and sank off of Mexico. So I need to let's go ahead and leave here. Leave port. Sunny, that's cool. So, oh no. Okay, so the HMS Tilbury, found by Delgado. So the reason why I'm writing these down is because if I'm searching for a ship and I can just cross these off my list because I know they've already been discovered, right? Ugh, this sucks. Okay, so let's check my captain's logs. No, not my captain's logs. I don't want not my logs, my archive info. So, okay, no. Not found. I found that one already. That's the first one I did. Clue to ship 1. Your dedication. Well, that doesn't help. Okay, well, I guess we will head to Boston now. How much fuel do we have, by the way? 209. So the fuel, like, conservation thing that we have seems to be working. Is that Boston, or is that Boston? Shit, I don't know. I don't think Boston's on the generally same, what is that, latitude? Latitude or longitude? I never can remember which is which, as Bermuda, so it must be the northern one. Okay, so let's plot a course. We're going to go right about here. And steady as she goes. Do you want to pay your crew again? Yes. Okay. Oh, god damn it. So, Renate, Leon, Hard, found by Burr. Oh, that's like the first one Burr's found. Oh, shit. Okay. Doesn't really seem to be shuffling around the places any, and I'm still in last place, so... Okay, New York, Boston. Why the hell am I... Where the hell am I? Oh, that was New York I went to, not Boston. Oh, Norfolk. What? It's really odd. I don't really know what to say about it other than it's odd. It's very odd. So we're going to go to about right here. And, of course, you know... Oh, god damn it. So, Espiritu Santo, really? Isn't that Latin for something? Found by Miria. And yeah, Shaq Nunic. Well, it's just interesting. It's oddly interesting. Like, there's no other games that I can think of that are remotely anything like this. Like, again, the closest that I can come to were the XCOM series at the time, which were also revolutionary, but of course they took off, and this one didn't. Shit, I'm almost out of fuel. Which, I mean, is understandable, but it's just such a, like, odd game. Like, not a lot of treasure hunting, you know, modern day treasure hunting, treasure recovery games out there, you know? Can I not buy gas here? Boston Museum, no. Seafaring Library. Hey, you have determined that several ships were wrecked off the coast of Jamaica in the late 17th century. Okay. So I'm guessing that eventually I have to kind of go out and just troll for boats. Well, keep an eye out for Eddie's crew. The barkeep confides in you. They aren't the friendliest bunch to a stranger like you. Yeah, changes tonight. That's pretty awesome, huh? So, as the other day when I was on your channel and I said something along the lines, let me kind of re-explain it. So, as I was reading through the manual for this, it's describing the main bad guy in the game, whose name is what the hell is that? Oh shit. Let's see. So the main bad guy is a dude by the name of Evil Eddie, right? And it's giving a description of him. Evil Eddie, as he's known by his competitors, is the wealthiest man in the world. He seems to have a fortune in gold, but no one knows where he gets it. Eddie's enterprise has become the fad of following business groupies for the last few years, similar to the nation's infatuation with Donald Trump during the late 1980s. And this is like the third early 90s PC game that I've played that have dissed Donald Trump in either the instructions or the gameplay itself. Just as a side note. So I don't know. I can't get gas here. So I'm guessing that I just have to sail to another port until I find gas. So I guess we'll go to New York and hope I don't run out of gas, because that would be a problem, right? So I don't know if I can go through land or if I have to actually plot out to sea before I can head to New York. I don't know how that works. Bunk. So let's go to New York. I'm sure I should be able to get some fuel there. Invalid. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that explains it. So I can't plot a course if it goes through land, right? Okay, let's zoom here. Now we're close to New York. Hopefully we can get some gas there because we are almost out. Yes. Oh, they got a maritime museum here. Oh, that's commissions. I don't want a commission. New York Historical Artifact Society? No, no, no. Seafarers Research Center? Oh, I can hire another researcher here. Good to go. Definitely don't mind paying for these guys. However, there's still no gasoline here, which is bad. Dude, how come, okay, I'm a little confused. Yeah, so the researchers pretty much find you wrecks. At least I'm from the instructions that I read, I'm under the understanding that that's what they do. Insufficient fuel. So what do I do? Do I just like go until I run out of fuel? Out of fuel. Your order the communications officer to send out several distress signals to private frequencies to avoid being incarcerated by the Coast Guard or local naval units. After some time, you receive a response from a mercenary fisherman who has purchased the correct fuel for your vessel. His price, however, for coming to your aid is $1 million. You are in no position to refuse. Down in your cabin, so... Okay, so that is a little annoying, actually. So... I mean, that was like 3 ports that I went to that none of them had fuel, right? Because it has to have a nautical Neds in it for me to be able to buy fuel. Yeah, 1 million anyway. So let's get some fuel. Let's get more fuel. Let's get more fuel. And so that's just 7,500 pounds of fuel that I bought. Hopefully, that means I won't run out anytime soon. So let's go to Jamaica, because I understand there's supposed to be a wreck down there. Let's check our cargo to make sure. Cargo manifest. There we go. All cargo. Okay, so I just bought a bunch of fuel, and it's not actually showing in my cargo hold. I wonder if each one was just wasted. Like if I just wasted a bunch of money trying to find that. Okay, well, fuck. Let's go back down to Nassau here. No. Does the guy say where you can find fuel? Like, yeah, actually it does, I think. I think it labels what's in every port, but I could be wrong. One of the things that it does label in every port is it labels whether there's like a research center in there, stuff like that. And I think when you look at each area in the in there, it also tells you what each one sells. God damn it, there's no fuel here either. Nope, nothing here. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing now. That's the problem. Like, these other guys are just finding wreck after wreck, and I have found one. Several ships were wrecked during a storm while anchored in the port of Hispaniola. Hispaniola is on the northern end of South America, right? Hispaniola. No, I'm thinking of the port of Spain. Port of Spain's on the northern part of South America. Does the guy say where you can find fuel? Oh, yeah. You know, I wish it was more specific. I'm kind of learning myself as to where I can find them. Okay, so let's go to Miami. I think I can find fuel there. And it kind of sucks because, like, that's all I'm doing is looking for fuel half the time. So, hull reinforcement supports? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Okay, so that topped off my fuel. So, let's get out of Miami. No. And I guess we'll stop by Havana and then go around to Jamaica, right? Where the fuck is Hispaniola, dude? I should know that. I've played enough goddamn pirate games to where I should know where all of these places are. Banco. Oh, Banco de Havana. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Okay, so yeah, show I'm American without showing say I'm American without saying I'm American, right? Sonar signature processing computer, map deciphering computer. I haven't found any maps yet. I mean, eventually I guess I'm going to need that. So let's leave. And I guess let's head down to Jamaica. Hopefully I can make it there. So let's, I guess, head to near where Port Royal is, right? Which is about right here. Okay. Oh, God damn it. Santa Maria del Puerto. Found by Miria. Dude, I suck at this game. I don't think... Really hate to say it, but I don't think I'll be playing this one next week. Especially after all the time it took me to build up to play the goddamn thing. Okay. So here we are. Near Port Royal, right? So let's hit here. And then... let's do search mode. So we'll just kind of search manually. Oh, hey, our search thing has widened quite a bit. The beeps, though. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna beep the whole time, huh? Fine. Just fine. Maybe I should... no, I should probably stay trolling slow. Maybe I should just auto-search. Let's auto-search. God damn it. Nothing? Son of a bitch. So, nothing here. Not that I thought I was going to find anything, because I'm just kind of searching blind anyway, right? Luckily, it doesn't take any fuel or anything. Okay, so... I don't really know. So let's go to archive information. Sailing with fleet. You have determined that during the 17th century, a Spanish ship was sailing with a fleet when attacked by a Dutch pirate. That's like saying, you know, do you remember that movie with that guy who does that thing in it? You know, that movie with the guy who's friends with the other guy, and the guy has a wife, and he does that thing in that movie? Fuck this game. Your dedication to extensive research pays off. You have found information about a ship that was traveling in a Spanish fleet when it was struck by a storm and sank off of Mexico. That's general as hell. Your dedication to extensive research pays off. You have determined that several ships were wrecked off the coast of Jamaica. So that's what we're trying to find now. I know you're interested in shipwrecks. I've got some information you might be able to use Ross. I don't know who the fuck Ross is or where he is. Your dedication to extensive research pays off. You have determined that in the late 17th century, several ships were wrecked during a storm while anchored in the port of Hispaniola. Okay, well, let's get Google here, or not Google, but DuckDuckGo. Hispaniola. It's an island. I should have known that. Is that where San Juan is? Or am I just fucking stupid? Stupid American. Oh, yeah, it is. Port of Hispaniola. But, oh, god damn it, it's fucking break time. So... yeah, I don't know where the hell that is. It's like I could just be searching Santo Domingo. That's where it is. Okay, I should have known that. Anyway, this Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon, I found it funny, the Spanish name. I'm actually glad it puts it in there, you know? I mean, it kind of forces me to think about it, which I like. I like having, like, the different cultures kind of represented. I really enjoy that sort of thing, so it's great that it has it in the game. Anyway, this is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon. We are playing Sea Rogue for the MS-DOS platform, a wonderful treasure hunting game from the early 90s, 1992, I believe. Yeah, if you like our content here, we do stream currently Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, noon p.m. to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. GMT -6. Of course, you can always catch us over on YouTube if you can't catch us live. Just hit the subscribe and the alert button to know we're coming out with new videos, which is all the time. You can also check our abouts for any other social media platforms we occupy, such as Blue Sky, Discord, or Reddit. Anyway, I'm going to take a music break, and I'm going to be back with one more block of Sea Rogue. And when we get back during that block, I'm going to determine whether I'm going to carry it on to next week. I'm thinking probably not. Anyway, be back in a sec.